All right, hello everyone. I hope you guys have a good winter break. I will definitely miss you. I'm sorry I can't be there today, but I hope that you have a great day today and that you do something fun over break. So I just wanted to kind of make this little video just to go over maybe some questions that I had last class. So what I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and open up the final. So let's go here actually. Okay. It's loading. Okay, so you only can submit one. So just be mindful that, take your time. It's super important that you guys do well on this, right? It is your final, so it's worth a big chunk of your grade. It's actually worth 2 assessment scores. So the multiple choice is going to be one portion, and then you have a claim, evidence, and reasoning, or CER, at the bottom here. Okay, so this is going to be another test in itself. So you technically have 2 assessments. Remember, a claim needs to be one direct sentence that completely answers the question. You need to use evidence from this graph to support your claim. Okay, and then in your reasoning, you need to justify how your evidence supports your claim. Please use the following scientific concepts. You need to explain plate boundaries, because that's what kind of is really the whole purpose of what this is showing you and the answer to your question. Convergent, divergent, and transform boundaries as well. You need to explain magma, and you should probably be talking about why plates move in themselves, talking about the convection currents. And then you need to talk about seismic activity. So seismic activity is any time when the ground moves. So we've talked about how earthquakes happen at transform boundaries, but you need to think about, do earthquakes happen at all boundaries? Are all plates moving constantly? Do they create seismic activity? And yes, so think about that. Those are things that I need you guys to kind of explain to me. I'm trying not to give you the answer. Okay, and then for these ones, you need to read the questions carefully. They're long questions, so and they may not be worded the way that you're used to them being worded, but I will go over the first one with you right now. This is the rock cycle. I gave you a couple of these diagrams for you to look at. Remember, follow the arrows, okay? Their arrows don't go backwards. They only go in the direction that they're pointing, okay? So, just be mindful of that as well. Okay, so we'll go over the first question together, maybe just so that you guys can get an understanding of how these questions are going to be worded. So the first question says, okay, read and answer the question below. And then this is just the performance expectation that I'm testing you on. So it says the rocks in this river shown to the right formed by 3 major processes that took place over many millions of years. Step 1, a rock deep in the earth melted. Step 2, the rock cooled and became solid rock. Step 3, wind and water broke and moved pieces of the rock. Some of the pieces are now in the river shown in this picture. Okay, so we're looking at the river, we're looking at these large rocks in this picture. Okay, so you have to look at your following choices below, A through D. It gives you the answer without actually saying it. So it says the rocks are formed in the boxes and the processes are formed in the arrows. I also told you there's 3 processes. So, okay, but we started at magma, okay, and then did we move to igneous rock? Did we move to metamorphic rock? From igneous rock, where did we go? And where did we end up, maybe? Okay, and you can use the rock cycle to help you. Okay, this one's pretty similar to the first question. And you can use the rock cycle to help you put the diagram here. This one, again, is very similar to the first two. And then this is similar again, but it goes for question 7 through 10. True and false, like I promised. And then looking at this graph for question 17 through 19 and question 20. All right, well, that's kind of it. So, all right, well, I hope you guys do really well and good luck. I'll see you next year.